Hello, guys, girls, and others. I have John Hong here. Not Hong Kong, John Hong. How are you doing?
Good man.
Had to make it interesting. Yeah, man. You look good. You look good.
Thanks, man. You too.
Yep, thanks. How you got did you bleach your hair? Did you get highlights or?
Yeah, I bleached my hair.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's pretty good. I was thinking about doing some stripes myself, actually, you know. But I don't want to copy you. I saw it and I was like, "Oh, that's so inspiring. I got to try it."
Man, why you trying to? Why do you want the colored hair, man?
I don't know. It's just something different. I used to do it back in high school. I was like, oh, I got stripes because it's getting cold. And everybody's like, oh,
Mm,
really? I was like, you really believe me, huh? Yeah, because it's getting cold. I just went with it. I mean, a fool's born every day, apparently. That's what they tell us. Or tell me.
mm.
That's what I've heard. So,
And it's crazy to believe how a year and a half ago you used to be, a pretty big guy, and now you're all skinny. What happened?
oh, yeah. Actually, people, if they haven't seen me before, they check out my other YouTube channel, double underscore and then D. It's like, yeah, double D. Got two dicks. Yeah. it's a it's a channel, okay? I used to do streaming and all that. You can see how chubby I was before. If people want to check that out, go ahead. It's got some stupid videos from back in high school. I'm not deleting it though, cause it's a lot of memories. So
Mm.
it's just whatever came up, whatever we did. I don't know. It's really stupid the stuff I used to think about it, but it's always being creative, I guess, in a sense. I mean, you work like what every day, right? Every other day.
Not not every day.
Not every day. Okay.
Mm.
See, I'm always thinking of like, how can you do something without having to work a job per se, like that? Being creative. I always want to do something different. So that's why I was like, all right, let's try YouTube before. And I was like, nobody. It was like 4 or 5 views, something like that. I was like, let me take a break. Then I quit, and then everybody was like, well, why'd you stop? Why'd you quit? I was like, I thought nobody was listening, and nobody was
Mm.
watching. And then I was like, do you really? You cared? I was like, oh, that's awesome. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, I tried doing YouTube as well, but I was like 14, 15 at the time. And so I was just being like a stereotypical, oh, I want to make money in a fast way, and so
Yeah.
I thought YouTube was the best way, but that didn't work out.
Yep, I totally get you. It was just like I always try to think of something quick. I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna do YouTube. It's gonna be easy. Before I even get out of high school, I'm gonna have a Lamborghini and something,
Yeah.
or like a GTR." I was like, "Oh, this is so easy." And then put the video out and it got like 2 views. I was like, "Oh shit!" I was like, "Whoa, this is a lot harder than I thought." I gotta get a brand. I gotta get something going here.
And
Yeah,
PewDiePie is like people like PewDiePie. He's been
yeah.
on that platform ever since like it started.
I know he's been there forever. He's been there
Yeah.
forever, and he apparently he quit for something. I heard
Quit?
about it. Yeah, he might, or at least he's taking a break, as far as I know. As far as I know,
Mm.
so if he's quitting, maybe I'm in at the wrong time. I
But
don't know.
yeah.
But I'm not playing video games this time though. We're just talking about
Mm.
some random shit like this. So I mean, whatever you want to talk about, just go ahead. We're going down some holes or something. I mean, okay. Hold on. Hold on. I'm glad you got a mic and everything like that. Try to cop some headphones next time, So maybe
Yeah,
it's
I got it. Does it sound bad?
no, not saying that it sounds better, but I'm just saying so you can hear me better because I can hear you like in my ears. I can hear
Mm.
myself in my ears with the microphone and everything, camera. I
Mm.
mean, I'm not sponsored by the way. This is just what I got. Calm down. Calm your tits. Yeah, it's just what I got. So. Everyone goes, oh, he's sponsored. He likes the Chicago Bears.
Mm.
Well, actually, I had these longer than I've had any ideas. It's just what I
Yeah.
got.
So what are our limits for as to what we could talk about?
There's no limits. Whatever you want to talk about, universe. You want to talk about flying, dying, whatever.
Flying die.
You want to talk about why I got this. Ah, okay. So the whole idea of this podcast is I'm Rice and my friend Dylan is Beaner. And now Beaner
Mm.
right now is being a pain in the ass. He's laying down, he says. I was like, let's go record. He said, bro, I'm laying down right now. Lazy ass. This is why I can't. This is why I want to do the podcast idea myself. No.
You know, talking about the Dylan that I saw you with at Target.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Mr. D's nuts.
yeah. How come you didn't want to do it?
Well, he did. I told him about the idea, and he was like, "Okay, let's do it. Let's do it." And he's
Mm.
not even gonna be in the first podcast. So I don't
Where's this?
know.
Where's this gonna be broadcast on YouTube?
Yeah, it's gonna be on YouTube. This isn't live. This is not live at all. Our call is live, but I'm talking about like the video itself. So if you need to cut something, I can cut it. It's just not like
Nah, the true beauty of broadcasting or a podcast is that it's like raw, and so there's no cutting or anything.
yeah.
So keep everything in.
I'll try. I'll try my best. I'll try my
Mm.
best. Like I might add like a little bit of made some beats. I don't know if anybody knows this, but I make my own beats for like intros and videos and all that stuff. I
Mm.
mean they were trash before, but I've really been like working on them and stuff. When I get bored, I just work on them, and I made some pretty good beats, and then I think I lost some of them too. So I was like, oh shit. I was like, oh, I just lost them. Yeah.
So, so like, how much money are you investing into all of this?
Oh, this right now? Oh, approximately 1,000. No, I'm just kidding. It's not much at all.
Because you have a pretty good mic right there, as I can see.
Oh
You
yeah,
got
this is a pretty typical mic now. Before this is like the when I got this, it wasn't like all sold in Walmart stuff like that. Well, or it wasn't sold in GameStops all over the place. Now you go over there, just like every GameStop has one because everybody's trying to do streaming and all that. When I got this, I couldn't buy one at GameStop, so I bought it from Walmart, and then I got another camera and all. This is the same one I used for gaming before, so. But I think it sounds pretty good with the bass and all that stuff. So it's
it's decent.
decent. If I get 100 views or something on a video on this channel, I'm gonna change the whole mic setup with a new one and try to get a room organized and actually have people come over and stuff like that.
Mm.
So this is just like we'll just see what happens kind of thing, like that.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah.
So that girl that I saw you in Target one time, is that your girlfriend or like what's going on?
Which one?
The black girl.
Oh. Well, we're getting a little bit personal there. But it's a friend, we'll say. Friend.
Friend.
A friend.
Friend.
Just one of them we got lined up here. Okay.
You said we could talk about anything?
I mean, we can, but I mean, it doesn't matter to me. We're just friends.
As of right now.
Yep. How about you and your problems, huh?
Oh yeah. Do you want me to finish that story?
Okay, we can start from the beginning to fill people in. Okay.
Okay.
Once upon a time.
Yeah. Once upon a time, there was this girl. I'm not gonna say her name for privacy reasons.
Yeah.
Obviously. Um.
Flat ass.
No.
Oh, flat ass.
No.
We're not gonna be mean
But-
like that. We're just gonna.
Yeah, we're just gonna go along with it. But anyways, so this girl and I, we've had what
Mhm.
3.5 years of history.
3.5 years of history.
Yeah, but we've only dated but we officially started dating January of 2019.
God damn. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
So her 10th grade year, my 11th grade year.
Yeah.
We became friends through the instructional focus class.
Yeah. The
And
instructional
the
focus.
reason, and the reason we became friends because of one of her friends, her best friend at the time. I don't know how they are right now,
Mhm.
but we don't go into that. Anyways,
Yeah. There's a lot more, but we'll just do like the Sparks notes, you know.
yeah. But yeah, and at the time, I had a crush on the friend.
Oh.
Yeah.
A crush, huh? Wink,
Yeah,
wink.
I had a crush on the friend, not this girl that I'm talking about right now. And
Oh,
so
you liked her friend, huh?
yeah, I like the friend that introduced us.
Oh.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah, it was very confusing. But when I sat down and got to know the girl,
Yeah.
she was pretty cool. And my personal preference of girls, I like dark hair. And she had dark
yeah.
hair at the time, and she was very sweet.
Oh, she was a sweet kind with dark
yeah,
hair. She
yeah,
got you. Yeah,
yeah,
buddy.
Yeah,
Sweet girls with the dark hair, they're crazy.
Mhm.
And then later on they dye it blonde or like super bleach blonde or gray, whatever. Maybe not yet, but well, see, you're already doing it. She got you.
But yeah, so we got to talking, and then I was talking to the mutual friend.
Yeah.
She was, hey, be careful with the girl. She's got a boyfriend.
Oh.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, I was like, she's bluffing.
Hold on, hold on. I
Yeah,
might have to go get some popcorn. This is getting good.
it is getting good. But yeah, she had a boyfriend at the time, and then, one day, um, I was like, hey, when are we gonna hang out?
Yeah.
Like another instructional focus day. It was like 2, 3 weeks later. She
Boy,
was
yeah.
like, we can hang out. We can hang out any day. Just know I have a boyfriend. And I was like, oh, she's
Wow.
serious.
Yeah, that's serious, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, oh, she's
And this
serious.
was during instructional focus too, right?
Yeah.
That's okay. People that don't know, this is the IF class back in our high school days. This IF class was awful. 90 minutes for nothing. We just sit there and study. We were really listening to music or watching movies. I mean, it was awful plan.
No, but like the thing is, some classes you actually had to study, or else you would get in trouble.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
awful thing. It's like if there's nothing to study for, what's it 90 minutes for? Just I mean,
Just
I was always act like I was studying, but I always have like a movie or listen to music, and at
Mhm.
least the minimum was listening to music. It was cool.
Mhm.
In the corner, you got somebody listening to trap, and they're just oh.
And so, I went to her house the first time,
hmm
and I met her mom and dad like straight off the bat, and I was like, oh god,
Wow, that
how
was quick.
yeah.
Straight from IF to meeting their
I met
parents.
the parents.
Okay,
I met the
hi
parents.
guys, hi. My name's Larry.
Yeah, I don't know what to expect from white families, and so I was assuming that they were thinking like, oh, who's this Asian kid, you know?
Does he make egg rolls?
Yeah, pretty much.
No, I make the egg rolls. Let's get this straight. I make the egg rolls. And I
Yeah.
look like I'm Hawaiian or Mexican or something. I
You
don't know.
really could pass as a Hawaiian. I promise you that.
I,
But
I've been getting that. Yeah. Thanks.
yeah,
Thanks.
yeah, no problem.
Okay, so
And
you met her parents, and then
yeah, and then we just got to hanging out, and the next thing you know, we're watching a movie, and our mom is sitting like right next to us, because her mom is not gonna leave us alone.
oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. You get that.
yeah, because guess what? Her parents did not know about the boyfriend.
Wow.
Yeah, because he is a certain race. So,
Can you close the door?
that
Hold on. 1 minute, John. Can you close the door? I'm doing a podcast right now. Yeah. We're professionals here. Going on?
but yeah, she didn't her parents did not know about the boyfriend because he is a certain race. AKA,
Oh.
yeah, he is African American. And
Oh,
so
so we're still doing that, huh? Still doing
yeah.
it. So she's white. You're Asian, or you're Korean, really, right?
Well, Korean is Asian. Korean
Yeah,
is
yeah,
Asian.
I know, but I'm just saying you're Korean, right? And then
Yeah, I'm
so he's
Korean.
black, the boyfriend, and then you're white, or she's white. So her parents are like, "Who is this guy?"
Yeah.
And then
And
doesn't know
so
anything about the other one, right?
yeah, she didn't know. They didn't know anything. And
So
then,
okay, yeah.
that same night, her whole entire family just decided to show up.
Wow.
So I'm talking about brother, sister-in-law, sister, brother-in-law, grandma, grandpa,
Holy cow.
niece. Yeah, niece.
Hey,
You
meet the
know.
family, guys. Come on, come on. We got some Asian kid over here. Come visit him.
Yeah. And as time goes on,
Yeah.
we've gotten really close. And then a couple months later, we hung out, and she brought me into her old room slash like storage room now, as you can
Oh.
say.
He
And
made it to level 2, the storage room.
yeah,
Or
no,
level 3, I mean. This
no, no, no.
level 2 is the parents. Yeah, okay.
And then she just planted a kiss right on me, and then that was actually my first kiss.
Wow, you went straight to level 4. You dog.
No, no, no. I think level four is bed stuff, but we're not gonna get
Well,
into
I'm
that.
saying according to, like, you're an IF, straight to the
Yeah.
parents, and then you got the room, and then you got the kiss. It's like, whoa. Okay, one more to make a
Yeah.
whole hand, you know?
Mm. And then, time goes on, and I was like, "Are you gonna still be with the other guy?" She was like, "Most likely." And I was like, kind of off about that because I'm thinking if I'm the better guy,
Yeah,
then she would just get rid of the other guy. Not get rid of, but that's bad to say. But just break up with the other
I'm gonna
guy.
get rid of him.
Get rid
Just
of.
say the word, I'll get rid of him.
And
You're like,
you
whoa,
know,
whoa, 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 guys, calm down. It's not that serious.
and there was
I get
actually
it, yeah.
there was actually this party that the mutual friend was having. It was her birthday party,
Oh,
and then the boyfriend was actually going to be there, and so I was going to meet him for the first time.
wow. That must have been
And
really weird.
it was very awkward. But like the thing was, he there was nothing to get jealous about. I mean, there was a lot of jealousy there because whenever I met him, he was a really cool guy,
Yeah.
you know. And I expected that because I was thinking this girl only dates good guys, and he's very intellectual. He reads a lot of books. He does poetry, or he reads poetry, and he does school musicals and stuff like
Oh, he
that.
does school musicals.
Yeah, he's a theater person,
Okay,
so
okay. But he wasn't gay. I'm not against
nah,
anything.
nah.
There's like something weird though. It's like, like they do cheerleading or something like that. There's a chance that they're probably gay. It's just like it's
Or they could be bi. I mean, who knows?
maybe he is. I don't care, but
Yeah,
I'm just saying this
but
as for the story purposes. It's like
no, yeah, story purposes. But the vibes I were getting off of he was just strictly into girls.
oh, okay, okay.
Hmm.
So well, he could have played the role and he would have got
Yeah, he
some
could have
too.
played the
So I
role.
mean,
Like,
that's what I'm saying. We don't know. Maybe he was just playing a role like that.
yeah.
Some people are smart that way. Like, gotta. Okay, I'm gonna let you keep going. I'm not gonna get you
No,
sidetracked.
no,
Yeah.
no, no, no. Interrupt me. This is awesome. This is awesome. But yeah, and I met the guy, and our first impressions weren't the best because the mutual friend didn't even want to have this party in the first place.
Really?
Yeah, because her parents set up the whole entire thing.
Oh, so it was one of those kind of parties.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay. Yeah.
yeah. Because I mean, I don't think she's ever gonna see this, but the mutual friend at the time she was very mentally unstable.
Oh,
Yeah, and so she just felt like she only wanted to be around certain types of people rather than a whole group of people, you know.
yeah.
And so I guess the party was just like she felt trapped, you know.
Oh, the party was like a trap to her.
Yeah,
But she sponsored it
I
though,
feel
right?
like she felt trapped, you know.
But that's weird because you said that she had the party, right? But her parents set it up.
Yeah, her
Is that
parents
the
set
deal?
up like the theme and everything.
Oh, so you
Yeah.
guys go to Fun Park or?
No, 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 no. We stayed at her house. Her house is
Oh,
actually
oh,
very, very. Her house is very nice.
oh. Hmm. Okay. Well,
And
okay. We'll take that. Yeah.
yeah, and me being the best friend ever, I dressed up in a really girly costume. I'm not
Oh.
gay. I'm not gay, by the way. I'm not
He's
gay,
not
by the
gay,
way.
guys, but he likes to dress up in
No, no, no.
costumes.
I like to make my friends happy.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, yeah.
that's the thing. So I dressed up as the Mad Hatter from Alice in Wonderland because
Oh, that's
that
a
was the theme
great.
of the
Yeah,
party.
that's a pretty good idea. Yeah, and the theme of the party was Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah, it was Alice in Wonderland.
Wow. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
so
getting up there. Yeah.
so I dressed up as Mad Hatter and I let the birthday girl do my makeup and everything. So
Oh.
I literally had the whole shebang going on, you know?
Yeah, the whole shebang with the hat and
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah, the hat and everything, gloves and everything too. Like,
So you look just like Johnny Depp.
I can't look as good as that dude, but
Yeah, nobody. I mean, he fits the character. It's just, but you're
yeah,
like the closest Korean Johnny Depp out there, I guess.
yeah, 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 yeah,
At the party, at the party.
Mhm. And so we're having a good time, and like I see the girl I had my first kiss
Uh-huh.
with her boyfriend. They're laying on the couch together, and they're being all cute or whatever. And then I see birthday girl over here, and she's staring at them, and she looked disgusted. Also another thing,
Yeah.
birthday girl, and then kiss girl. I'm gonna just call her that kiss girl.
Yeah.
I guess at the time they also really, really liked each other. By the way, the girl that I kissed, she's bi.
Oh, okay. So that makes
Yeah,
more sense. So
yeah,
she
it makes more
liked
sense.
she liked the black dude, you and her.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Wow.
yeah. Yeah.
You guys should
uh,
pay me for it. They're like a shrink, you know. I'm letting you talk to me. It's
but
okay. I'll just take your cut. I'll just take your cut.
but no, so the Kiss Girl told me a while like before then
Mm,
that they were playing like the Kiss card game where you have the card in your mouth and you have to pass it on to the next person. You
yeah,
know?
yeah.
Yeah, they did that one time and then the card actually fell and they kissed each other.
Whoa.
Yeah.
This was a party that her parents set up, though.
No, 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 no. This was a couple years before that.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they became really good friends until from that day on. Um, so they're the Kiss Girl and then her boyfriend are on the couch. And, I'm looking at them and I'm like, ugh,
Yeah.
that could be me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So in your mind, you're just like, I should be sitting right there.
Yeah.
Damn it. But instead, it's him and her sitting over there, and you're just.
Yeah. No, I'm not crying. I'm not crying, but I am very, very
But
jealous.
I bet you're hurt though, right? Like
Yeah, I'm
inside,
hurt.
it's like, damn.
And like I went to the restroom
Yeah.
not too long after that because I just didn't want to see that.
Hmm.
And then Kiss Girl comes in and she's like, "Hey, I'm sorry about everything." And I was like, "It's whatever." You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Definitely.
whatever.
Well, by that time, you're already seen everything. You're just like,
Yeah,
man, I don't know if I want to keep going like that. And
yeah.
it's like
No, no,
mixed signals, like that,
no.
mixed signals.
Like that didn't even give me mixed signals either because we continuously did things together. You know?
Oh, so
Yeah.
somebody's aside. Somebody's aside here.
What do you mean somebody is inside?
There's one that's real, and there's one that's aside. You must have been the side guy.
I was,
Yeah.
I was a side guy.
Yeah.
But me, but like I'm gonna be straight up honest. I didn't start knowing like street language. Like I was at street smarts until the age
Yeah.
of like 16, or no, the age of like 17. Like
Hmm.
I was very late to everything, and so at that time, I think I was like 16 maybe.
Yeah.
Like my sister was the one to tell me about what a vagina is. She was the one to tell me like how sexual intercourse works and then this and that. Like my sister was basically my teacher, like my homeschool teacher.
Oh, okay,
But
okay.
but, but
Okay, I
for
mean,
yeah.
whatever works. You figured out how to do it, though, right? It's okay. That's all that matters.
Yeah, she can't
And
teach me how to do it, but
well, yeah, that'd be weird. There's too many videos like that out there. We can't be recreating those.
and
It's like, oh, my stepsister. Whoa. It's like, dude, you know what's going on. Quit.
yeah, but
It's
my,
weird.
my teacher was basically the one to teach me street stuff.
Okay, street
Um,
knowledge. Yeah.
yeah, street knowledge.
Okay.
And so I didn't know what a side piece was at the time. And
Uh huh.
I was just like, oh, I'm just like the the cover up,
Yeah.
I was like,
Well, yeah. You could see you were to cover up because you were at her parents' house, and she thought she was dating you, and
yeah,
then she didn't even know anything about. They didn't know anything about the black guy. They're just like, oh,
yeah,
and he's like an Asian guy. He must be
yeah,
smart. He's gonna be a doctor. He's good. Good choice. And in reality, it's like, oh shit, you don't know anything, do you?
yeah. And so and
Yeah.
so time goes on, and one day things got really spicy, and
Oh, spicy.
um
Hmm.
yeah, spicy. And so in her living room, she has like a circular couch in the corner.
Oh, circular couch. One of those
Yeah,
kind. Okay.
like circular couch,
Is
and
it
like
is it like the middle goes inside and or what? Okay, circular couch. There's a lot of possibilities. I mean, just circle a couch. Okay,
okay,
not
so
a chair, a couch. Okay,
okay,
I
so
got it.
like
I got you.
like this bottle cap,
Okay, I
like
got you. I got you. You
yeah,
said couch, not a chair. Yeah,
and
I was
like
thinking
like
something
right
different.
there's like a foot stand.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and like it has really big like walls.
Oh, it's got. Oh, Trump got one of those chairs.
Yeah, 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 basically.
He said, "Delete this
And
video now." Wrong.
and
It's fake news.
and then we were just like looking at like pictures on Google, like so what she likes to do is she likes to look at GIFs or however you
Yeah,
pronounce
the
it.
GIF or GIF
Yeah,
images. Yeah,
whatever you want
the
to
short
pronounce
little
it.
video thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so we were looking at that, but at the same time, as her parents are sitting like right here. Like there's another couch on the side of the living
Wow.
room.
See, this
Yeah.
is almost just like one of those movies that they say.
Yeah.
It's like you're just there and you're just like, how do you not see this? How
Yeah.
do you not?
And the next, and so like how my arms are set up, we she also has these huge pillows, and we use that to cover ourselves up.
Are you using
And what?
pillows?
Yeah,
At
we're
least you
using
could use it as
huge
a blanket now or sheets
pillows.
or something. I mean, the one look over and you're that's it. It's like,
Yeah, but next thing you know, like I have my hand like on the laptop, like just scrolling and stuff,
yeah.
while my other hand is doing business down there. You know?
It's like you're straight up doing like right out of a movie. You're just like, she must have watched the movie and was like, all right, we're gonna do this exactly like they did in the cut.
Yeah.
Okay, sit over here. The parents are watching either watching a movie or what are you guys doing? They're really watching a movie? Like one glance over there, and you're done. That's it.
Yeah,
Like not even
yeah,
peripheral vision is that good to be able to see. Like, okay, get out of my house.
yeah.
Like, I don't know how
And
that works. Yeah.
and so we were doing
Good
our
job
thing.
though, John. Good job.
But yeah, we were doing our thing, and she was like moaning and stuff, and
Right there.
I was like, shut up, you know. I was like, I was like,
You
parents
just
are
both
right
busted. Yeah. It was like, what is
there.
this? Like I said, one glance. It's like the parents must have already knew what was going on. Had to.
Most likely,
I
most
had to.
likely.
It's not like you're just sitting there and you're just watching a movie.
Mm.
They're like, oh, is this part of the movie? There's no way. It's like peripheral vision. It's like it's always in those movies. It's like how like they're right there beside them. So you're in the
Mm.
same position except you got a wall couch, I guess. The way you were
Mm.
talking about it, so you're safe.
And like, I'm pretty sure we were a lot smaller than we are now because recently, 2019, I
Yeah.
went to their house again after everything else that happened, which I'm going into later on.
Okay.
But I went to her house recently, and like I realized that her couch is a lot smaller now, and I was like, but it's the exact same couch. So
Really?
like we were either like just like sitting down very low at the time, or we were doing something. I don't know, but yeah. So we were doing our thing while everyone was watching a movie, and
Yeah. They must be
yeah,
watching a pretty good movie. I mean,
pretty good movie,
for them to not
and
be able to. Yeah. Okay.
and the time goes on, this and that. Next thing you know, she invites a friend. I go to her dance recital. She does dance.
Oh, she does dance.
Yeah, so I go to her dance recital, and then during the dance recital, after the dance recital, I meet one of her friends.
Okay.
And her friend is actually friends with Kiss Girl's boyfriend.
Okay. Okay. So you guys just left the house, or you
No, no,
guys
no.
meant to? She went
This
to a
is like
dance,
jumping a
right?
couple steps forward.
Okay. She went
So
to a
like,
dance.
as time goes on,
Mm-hmm.
she was like, "Hey, John, do you want to go see a dance recital or do you see my dance recital?" I was like, "Sure." And me being the cover up I am,
Yeah.
trying to be the boyfriend, I was like, "Of course I would go see it." And then after the dance recital, I see one of her friends
Mm-hmm.
with her, and I later realized that she's actually friends with the boyfriend of Kiss Girl.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Friends of that friend.
yeah.
But okay. So okay. Okay.
And
You're part of a
sorry to
cult.
keep grabbing my water bottle, but yeah, so we started talking, and she was like, "Hey, can I have your number?" I was like, "Sure." I was like, "Sure." I didn't think anything of it because, like I said, I was still innocent at this very time.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she was like, "Oh, I have a boyfriend," and then 30 minutes later, she's like, "Oh, I don't have a boyfriend anymore." And I was like,
How does that work?
"Yeah." I was like, "How does that work?" And
Wait.
she
Wait.
was
Wait.
like,
Wait. So the guy was there too?
"No, no,
The,
no, 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 no,
oh, this
no,
is the
no,
other
no.
one. This is the other
No,
one.
this is the friend of Kiss Girl."
Okay. The friend.
Yeah,
Okay. The one that knew the other guy too, right?
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
The one that knew the ones that's friends with the boyfriend.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she didn't have anybody apparently, and she got your number. Wow, this is
So
we're
we
gonna
were
make a TV show out of this. This is drama.
Literally
Forget the Kardashians. What is
literally
this?
everybody that I talked to about this, they're like, "This can be a reality show." I was like, "Yeah, pretty much."
It's gonna be a
Oh,
smash hit. I'm putting it beside your name, John Hong reality show, right here.
okay.
John
Just to make
Hong.
just just to make this less confusing for everybody, let's call Kiss Girl Angela. How about that? We call Kiss Girl Angela. So
Angela. Okay.
yeah, so me and Angela, we were freaking off in the couch. You know what I'm saying?
They
Pretty much.
were Angela.
Yeah.
you could, you could
And then
make it
we can
simpler.
yeah, and we can call Kiss Girl Angela, and then we can call the friend
Kim.
Kim. Yeah, we can call her Kim. So Kim asked me for my number,
Yeah.
and I was like, sure, here you go, Kim. And next thing you know, they go to her house. They go to
Mhm.
Angela's house, and they're like, I was like, hey, we were FaceTiming off of Angela's phone. And then Kim was like, "Oh, hey, John, it's nice seeing you again." And I was like, "We literally saw each other like 10 minutes ago."
Yeah, 10 minutes ago. What's there's something going on,
Yeah.
Angela? What's going on?
Mm. And I was like, how are you and your boyfriend?" And then Kim was like, "Oh, yeah, we're not together anymore."
Really? Wow. Convenient,
Yeah.
huh?
Yeah. And I was
Very
like,
convenient.
that took 30 minutes for that whole thing to like happen. And then she was like, and then she kept and then she started flirting with me.
You sent the purple pickle? You're like, yeah, this is gonna happen. Sending it.
But yeah, and then she started flirting with me, and the next thing you know, we're starting to date.
Oh, so you're dating Kim now,
Yeah, I'm dating Kim.
and Angela too?
Supposedly.
Wow.
And then I go to Angela, and then I go back to Angela. I'm like, so what are we now? She was like, I guess we're friends now, considering, you're with Kim. And
But neither her parents, though, right? You're still the guy.
yeah, I'm still the guy.
That's where it gets weird because
Yeah,
in the eyes of the parents, Angela's, you are the guy, and Kim's and all that is just there.
yeah, it's just
This is
there
air, right? And
in
then
the crossfire,
yeah.
pretty. Well, I didn't mention this before, but Angela was telling her parents that we were basically friends, but they're the ones that assume that I'm the boyfriend.
Oh,
Yeah.
I had something similar, but we'll keep on your story. We won't worry about mine. So.
Well, so they're the ones that are assuming. Angela's the one that are just telling them like, "Hey, we're just friends."
Yeah.
And so, me and Kim,
You and Kim.
we were planning on going on a date, but she was like, "Hey, I'm really nervous of going on a date with you alone." And she was like, "Can we bring Angela and let's call the boyfriend's name?"
Oh no.
Yeah, let's call the boyfriend's name Jack.
What?
Let's call the boyfriend Jack.
Oh, Jack. You don't
Yeah,
want to do
let's
the
call
Barbie
Jack.
Ken? You
Yeah.
want to do Kim and Ken? And Barbie.
So Angela made a group chat of
Mhm.
everybody. So it was me, Angela, Jack, and Kim.
Wow. The
Yeah.
people that.
And I didn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
This
And
must
then
be.
and then
Go
Kim
ahead, go
was
ahead.
Kim was like, "Hey, me and John are wanting to go on a date, but I'm really nervous. Can you two come along with us on a double date?" And
Yeah.
then Jack was like, "Of course. I would like to see John again. He was a really cool guy at the party." And I was like, "Oh."
At the
And I'm
party.
like, yeah. And I'm like,
Party.
"Oh man, he still remembers me."
Oh, you're talking about Ken
And I'm talking about
or Jack? Jack.
no, Angela's boyfriend, yeah, Jack.
Yeah, Mr.
He was
Jack.
like,
He's like, oh, he's
"Hey,
cool,
I
huh?
wouldn't mind going on a double date with y'all because John was like a really cool guy. It'll be
Yeah.
nice to see, and it would also be nice to see Angela because she's my girl, and obviously,
Sort of.
yeah, sort of.
Whatever's going on there.
Yeah,
Whatever.
whatever's
It was
going
cool though.
on.
It was cool.
Yeah.
You got a good story going on. Come
And
on,
so,
come on. It's like a soap
and-
opera.
and so, the date comes by, and I'm like, "Hey, I'm sorry, I can't make it to the date."
Oh, you're one of those guys.
Nah.
Yeah, I'm gonna sleep. I can't make
at
it
the
today.
time, yeah, at the time I wasn't able to drive.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
wasn't able
that's
to drive, so it was very hard for me to get around. And so I was like, "Hey, I'm sorry, my mom's very busy. I can't go." She was like, "Oh no, you can just ditch." She had that like sarcastic attitude. She was like, "Oh no, you can just ditch on the last minute," and then next thing you know, three of them go see a movie, and then I'm just at home feeling like the butthole I am. And then I was like, "Hey, Angela, I don't know how I feel about this, considering what we're doing." And then all of a sudden, I'm dating your friend Kim.
yeah.
Yeah, and she was like, "Yeah, it does feel weird."
Yeah, I mean,
I,
didn't she think that in the beginning? Like, this
yeah,
isn't weird.
yeah.
And it's
I was
like,
thinking that too. I was thinking that too.
it's like you didn't think about that then. It's like now it's weird. Now it's weird.
Yeah,
You think I didn't go for some
I was
reason?
like, it's also not weird for you to still be dating Jack and then doing stuff with me.
Yeah. And I mean, the weirdest thing is like the parents don't know about Kim,
Yeah,
and they still think that you're involved. So if you leave, it's just like, okay, then what?
yeah, pretty much.
It's like you just disappeared.
Yeah, but hold on, my mom's coming in.
Oh,
Hey, mom.
it must have been a good story time, huh? We're not
I
cutting
guess
this
you
out.
can cut this part out. I guess you could cut this part out.
No, this is the fun part.
No. You can cut this part out.
Oh, you got a green room?
Huh?
You
No,
got a,
this is my room.
yeah, it's green though, right? Or something.
No,
What color is that wall?
it's like bluish green.
Blue. Oh, from here it looks completely green. But I was saying it's
Yeah.
easy for you if you take pictures or whatever. You just cut around it. You don't have to get a screen. Me, I have wood, and wood over here is like it's a pain. I used to have a green screen before, but I knocked it down. So now you got pictures of me as a kid. So deal with it.
And yeah, and then and then a couple days later, Kim texted me. She was like, "You like Angela, don't you?" And I was like, "What are you talking about?" She was like, "Don't play stupid with me. I
Whoa.
know." Yeah, and she was like, "I know." She was like, I knew how the way you acted towards her whenever we first met, this and that." And then I was like, "Yeah."
Okay, this is the big game right here, though. Because in the beginning, she should have known that.
Mm,
What's going on?
that's my mom.
She's like listening outside your door. You're like,
No,
yeah,
no,
yeah, I
no, no.
hear you.
She's talking to a friend on her phone.
Yeah, John's over here talking about Kim and Angela. Who's this?
But and then yeah, so I like told Kim, I was like, "Yeah, I really like Angela,
hmm
and I'm sorry for putting you through all this." And she was like, "I can't really be mad at you, but I'm very pissed at you because we haven't done anything." And I was like,
Why was she even mad? You guys didn't do anything.
"Yeah, that's what I'm saying."
Like, well, and from the beginning, like I said, she already knew that you guys were sort of together, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, the other dude was just there. It's like you that time you were just there. It's just
No, but
right. Yeah,
Kim knew about Angela and Jack.
yeah, but she didn't know about you.
But
Apparently.
me being the only guy to see her at her dance recital, I felt like Kim was like, does Angela have another, like interest?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
by now, I mean, okay. So if the friend was like that,
hmm
it's kind of like they were both in on it or something. To me, you ever thought about it that way? It's just
No,
weird. It's just weird, like to know that the one friend is. I don't want to stop your story. We'll just keep going
no,
on.
no. Go ahead, go ahead.
I was just thinking about like how the one doesn't know, but so the one doesn't even know about you being with Angela.
hmm hmm
That's how it is?
Yeah.
Oh,
Are you
okay.
talking
So
about
never mind. It's not together then. Never mind. Okay.
Okay.
But the parents think you and Angela, but in reality, she knows that her and Jack, right?
hmm
So
hmm
okay. So this is all a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah.
Let me just put it simple for you people. It's all a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah. Am I allowed to cuss?
Say whatever you want to. It's the freedom
Okay,
of
okay,
speech. This is
okay.
America. Say whatever you want to.
Well, I'm trying to get you monetized, you know?
Oh yeah, we're not getting knocked down for saying the little word. Words are words, people. They do not hurt. I'm sorry.
Mm,
If
I know.
you're gonna talk on Twitter all day, all I gotta do is hit block. You can make another account, block, or just close the app. I mean, it's that simple.
Yeah. And and then I admitted to Kim, I was like, yeah, I really, really like Angela.
Yeah, and then she got mad at you because you guys didn't do
No,
anything, right?
and then she texted Jack and was like, hey, I gotta tell you something.
Oh.
So she's a little snitch, you know?
Okay, so this changes the game now.
Yeah.
This changes the game, so now he's gonna be more aggressive towards you, probably, right?
Yeah. And then Jack texts Angela.
Did you know
I was
about
like,
this?
hey,
Yeah.
I was like, hey, what the heck is going on?
Yeah.
And then between of Angela and Jack texting, Angela's texting me like, John, what the heck did you say?
Yeah. This
Uh,
makes things a lot complicated.
and I
So
was like,
then this is all in the group chat too, or is
no,
this
no, no,
like
it's
on the
not a group
side?
chat.
Everybody's separate now.
Yeah,
Okay.
and you know what? I was like,
That's a shitstorm. Yeah.
and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just stay out of it. I'm gonna stop texting Kim first of all, and then I blocked her,
Hmm.
and then and there's a lot of stuff I'm leaving out, but you know, I
Well,
don't want
yeah,
to.
that's fine. If you want
Yeah,
to leave something out, that's fine. We don't have to go
no,
into great
no,
detail,
because
but this
like
story is already detailed enough. So we'll
yeah,
say, we'll say,
it's like I'm leaving stuff out because it's not important to the
yeah.
story.
Well,
Yeah.
that's good. That's good.
Yeah. And then, you know, Angela and Jack are texting while Angela's texting me like, John, what the heck did you say to Jack? And I was like, first of all, I can't say nothing to him because I didn't add him back. Second
Yeah.
of all, second of all, I'm the one that told Kim, and then Kim was the one to snitch to Jack.
Yeah. So
And
Kim just went straight to Jack and was like,
yeah,
"Hey, this
yeah,
Asian guy is stealing your girl,"
yeah, pretty much.
and he's like, "I'm totally clueless." He didn't
Mm,
notice anything, did he? Wow.
and
Well, it's kind of his fault too, though. I mean,
mm,
he was totally clueless, right?
mm.
All right. So this whole big old game. Keep going, please.
And then, you know, I was just like, hey, I'm sorry. And then next thing you know, after all that went down, she, me and her just didn't talk.
Yeah. So
Yeah, we stopped all communications. And then next thing you know, I hear from the mutual friend. She comes back into the story saying that
okay.
she's been grounded because um, Angela's cousin actually saw Angela and Jack at the mall together.
Oh.
Yeah.
Whoa. This is Kim.
No. This is Angela's cousin, and we can name the cousin.
You said
Uh,
mutual. I was assuming it was Kim again.
oh no.
This is another
Okay,
friend.
yeah, no, the mutual friend, the one that had the birthday.
Yeah, Kim.
No. That
Right?
you've been confused this whole time, have
That
you?
was Kim, wasn't
No.
it?
Kim is the dance recital friend.
Oh, the dance friend. Okay. So she's the
Yeah.
one that liked you, but you didn't like her. We'll say you
hmm
were in Angela, and then so we'll give this other person a name, please.
Yeah, so we'll give mutual friend.
Aquafina. Oh crap! You
Oh,
still there? You still there?
yeah.
Okay. Okay. What we're gonna name
We can call mutual friend Maxine. How about that? You
Max?
know?
Okay, Maxine. Is this a girl's name?
Yeah, it's a girl name.
I would just do like Francine then.
Okay.
Francine, yeah. It's like
Yeah,
I watch
like,
American Dad too much, so I'm not stealing the material, guys. Calm down.
mm.
Okay.
But yeah, Francine was the girl that had the birthday.
The mutual. Okay.
Yeah, the mutual friend, and
Okay.
she was the one that told me how Angela got grounded because her cousin, and we can give the cousin name. She is also a girl. What's the girl name?
Rachel.
Rachel.
There you go.
Yeah, the cousin Rachel snitched on Angela and Jack to her dad, which
Wow.
is yeah about the whole thing, and so she got grounded for a whole year.
Hmm. Whole year because she got caught with a black guy.
Yeah,
That's. Give me 1 minute.
yeah, no problem.
That's this is how many years ago was this?
Beginning of the relationship we had, so 3 years ago.
3 years ago. So it's been three. So this is the third year you're talking about. So this is
Three,
recent, really recent,
three,
right?
yeah, 3.5 years ago.
Okay.
That's when
But when
all
this
that.
happened, this was like what, last year, 2019.
Um,
When
us
the grounding part. I mean,
2018,
okay, so 2 years,
2018.
about 2 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so the grounding part, she got grounded for a whole year. So 2019 comes down. Hey, John, I'm not grounded anymore.
No, no, no,
Basically,
no,
no.
no, no, no. So the halfway through 2017 all the way up to 2018,
hmm
that's when she was ungrounded, and
Oh,
we
okay.
still, yeah, we still didn't talk to each other, obviously.
Yeah, this is fucking weird. Yeah, wouldn't I would?
And
Yeah, that's
and, and then 2 months into school starting, because I graduated in 2018, just like you.
yeah.
Yeah, so it can't be 2019. But yeah, 2018 rolls by. 2 months into the school year, I'm like, hey, I'm gonna just make amends with this girl. Do you, by any chance, I'm gonna bring this guy's real name in. Do you know Colin Harville?
Colin no. No.
Okay,
This sounds like
well,
ROTC or something like that.
he's in the military now, but he never did ROTC.
Oh, okay.
Well,
One of those people that will say, yeah.
mhm.
Okay.
Yeah. He was. Me and him have been really close friends ever since the end, and ever since 11th grade to 12th grade.
Okay.
And he was like, "Hey, John, just talk to Angela again. You know, like she keeps telling me that she really misses you." And I was like, "Yeah, cause she's got."
Oh,
And I was like, "Yeah, cause she's got nobody else to talk to."
wow. Savage.
Yeah,
Savage. He got him. He got him.
yeah.
Yeah,
Go
but I
ahead.
mean, it's the truth though. It's the truth. So you're
Mm,
talking to your friend, and then he tells you that Angela still wants to go or wants to talk to you, basically.
mm.
Okay.
And then I'm like, whatever. And then another month goes by, and I'm like, hey, it's been a while. She was like, yeah, it has been. And she was like, could you walk me to class, please? Because there was this dude that like is trying to stalk me. Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
the
And I
Healy
was like,
dude. This is the
huh?
Healy dude, right? The one that was
Well,
stalking the Healy
well,
guy.
uh,
We'll just say
I
Healy
th-
for the name.
it, yeah,
Was it?
Healy dude.
Yeah. That was the one, right?
Yeah, but I feel like if people watch this from school, they're gonna know who I'm talking about. So,
Will
I don't.
she? I don't know. Well, I mean, the thing is, I don't know if anybody's gonna watch this video or not. But if it
Who
does,
knows?
nobody cares. I mean, it's like it's a story based on a true story. We'll say.
Yeah. So yeah, Healy dude, and then I'm like, what the heck is wrong with this guy? He's 17, 16, 17, still riding Heelys at school.
Yeah, yeah, that's fucking hilarious. We left
And
those back in like elementary. Come on. At
then,
least I did.
and,
Yeah.
and, shoot, I
Yeah.
never owned a pair, so.
Actually, I can't say I had a pair. I always wanted one, but that was
Mm,
the trend back at elementary school. We'll say I always
mm,
just stayed with Nike and Adidas. I was like, this. I ain't doing that.
mm. And
Yeah.
so,
So you had to walk her home or something every day,
no,
right?
I've
Or
been
something.
walking her to class.
Oh, the class. I mean, yeah, the class.
I've been walking her to class, and a week goes by, or half a week and a half goes by, and she's like, "Hey, I'm gonna go walk with Healy boy." And I was
Oh,
like,
that's weird. The guy that
"Yeah,
was following and all that, and then out of
yeah,
nowhere. Okay, that's how that works, huh? Being a nice guy.
yeah."
Noted.
No,
Don't be the
being
nice guy.
stalker is the way to go apparently to this girl's heart, but
Well, that's even weirder. Yeah.
yeah,
Now that you say that, that's even weirder. It's like you doing the right thing or whatever. It doesn't matter.
mm.
Every scenario this time.
And I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna argue with you. And then we just stopped talking then again.
Okay, so this is the second
And
time,
yeah,
or well, about the third time. It was a
yeah.
lot of cuts. Okay, yeah. So
Because I was like, if you're gonna talk to him, then I don't want any part of it.
yeah,
You know?
more drama again.
hmm
basically. Yeah.
And then she was like, okay, you know, and um, time 2019 rolls around, and Colin is like, hey, John, talk to her again.
Again? Damn it, dude! Your friend is setting you up for failure
and
here. Damn it, dude.
and
I'm gonna be honest with you. If I was your friend at this point, I was like, "Fuck that. We're not doing that again. This is
mm,
like part 5. We're not doing it."
mm, and then I'm like, you know what? Whatever, sure. Because like at the time of me trying to make amends with the girl,
Yeah.
I still liked her too. And, she did nothing wrong besides wanting a creepy stalker to walk her to class.
Yeah, that's. I still don't understand that. How,
And,
like, if anybody I talked to, girl, would been like, no, we're not, no stalkers or nothing. Like, first off, if somebody would already beat him up or something for
mm,
like, that's so super weird. Like, that's what I think would happen. But the ideal scenario isn't that way in your story.
mm.
So they're walking together again this day, and then what happens again?
No, no, no.
You were saying?
2019 rolls
Oh, 29.
around.
Okay.
Yeah, and she's like, "Yeah, I'm not talking to him anymore for reasons." And I was like,
Oh,
and I
so
was
okay.
yeah, and I was like, I have time to listen, you know. And we were on a 3-hour FaceTime call.
Wow. You guys
Yeah,
should have
that's
made
how
a
long.
podcast out of that one.
Yeah, yeah, that's how long her story was.
Wow.
And then she told me that Healy Boy and her started dating, and I was like, I was like,
Yeah.
come on.
Again, back to that stalker thing. It's like, how does that work? You
And,
just nah. I ain't getting that vibe. Okay.
and like, I don't know how YouTube is with the whole sexual thing, but he also did something really bad to her. And I talked to you about this in person, but I don't want to put it on the internet. But he
Yeah.
did
Yeah.
something really bad to her,
Yeah.
and
Well, I mean, I've seen people talk about what happened. Like, well, I mean, we got a pretty good idea what happened, anyways, right?
mhm, mhm.
Just
And
forced. We'll say.
yeah, forced.
Okay.
Which that way. And um, I was like, so what made you stay with him? And she was like, because yeah, we had that one incident, but other times he would be, really sweet. And I was like, okay, so,
That's okay. This sounds like one of those relationships where it's like if the dude beats her up and she comes back
mm,
again, it's like that. Like if he
mm,
was drunk or something, beat her up, she'd still be there for
mm,
the abuse or something like
mm,
that. It's kind of like one of those. It's weird. It doesn't. I, it's something wrong with like some sort of issues going on. So I mean, yeah. Please do continue. Sorry to interrupt. Yeah.
no, that's fine.
I just
And
just thinking. Yeah.
and I was like, okay, like I'm sorry that happened.
Yeah.
But you do have to realize that I did warn you about the guy. She was like, I know you did. And I was like, and you failed to, understand where I was coming from. And she was like, I know I did. And I just wanted to say I'm sorry. And then next thing you know, we're dating.
You guys.
Yeah.
Wow. But you're not a stalker.
Yeah, I'm not a
Well,
stalker.
let's backtrack a little bit. Like to say that she didn't expect that. It's like he was a stalker, dude. It's like it's not like you. First off, who dates their stalker? That's I guess you got to watch the TV show You. I guess I never watched it, but whenever somebody says, "What are you watching?" I'm watching You.
Mm.
It has that kind of vibe. It's like okay, I
And,
never.
and like,
Yeah.
and yeah, and also Healy Boy also cheated on her.
Oh.
Cheated
So
on Andrew.
so he was okay. Okay. All right. That's not.
And,
Yeah. This
and
is. That's,
and then I was like, hey, in order for me to not be pissed at you in the future, tell me everything that you and Jack. I was like, tell me everything you two did to each other, and then I was like, also tell me what you and Healy Boy did.
yeah.
And then she told me some of the stuff.
Oh, you didn't get the whole history though. You
Because
didn't check her Chrome. Go
And
whoop.
while we
Straight.
were dating, because while we were dating for the 6.5 months,
Uh-huh.
she continuously told me stuff that they did and then she continuously pissed me off. She was like, "Why are you getting mad at me?" And I was like, "Are you serious? You're asking me that?"
Are you serious right now?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, man. This is a
She
like the to fathom all this information. It's like it's like something you really can't make this up. It's like it's really like this is based on a true story.
yeah, based on a really true story that messed me up for a couple months after.
Yeah.
But and I was like, yeah, you're not allowed to see them anymore. But this came out of nowhere. She was like, and I was like, I bet you still have pictures of Jack. And
Oh,
she got offended, and she was like, no, I had to get rid of all of them.
I bet she didn't. Yeah, yeah. The way she said it like that, that's a complete lie, man. That's awful. No.
Yeah, she was like, no,
Yeah, that's yeah, she still got it.
and then and then I'm gonna keep saying this. Time goes on.
Yeah.
You know, we're doing our thing, and we did some things, and um, I remember there was a time where her grandmother was passing.
Oh.
Yeah,
Wow.
and obviously she could have told Jack because obviously she's still talking to him somehow.
Yeah,
And
that's the crazy thing is like how
yeah,
everything is so looped in like that.
mhm. you
So,
know,
yeah.
I I feel like Jack and Angela and Jack are still best friends, even though they can't see
Oh.
each other.
Uh,
You know, and I accepted that. I really did
yeah.
because I knew at the beginning of our relationship, I was like, yeah, I understand you're still gonna talk to him, but not in the way that you have been. Whenever I found out at the very end.
Yeah.
And so her grandmother was passing, and out of nowhere, she was like, "I'm gonna tell Healy Boy about my grandmother
Whoa.
passing, just so I can feel, just so I can make him feel sorry for me."
Oh, that's a bad card to play. That one's and then that made you like, wait. What? Right?
That made me be the supportive boyfriend I was, and I was like, "Do whatever makes you happy,"
At
you
that
know.
point, yeah, that's kind of like go ahead on because she didn't listen to like what
Uh,
you're saying. You're like, well,
she
first off,
continued.
yeah, you're like supposed
She
to cut ties with
continued.
that, and then it's like it's still back again, and then that's that's a weird way of doing business, we'll say.
That's a weird way of letting go, if that's what she was doing.
Well,
But
yeah,
she,
yeah, and then the thing is, again, like you said, if that was really what was going on, like back to the other dude with you wouldn't have pictures, you wouldn't say it that way, and then
mm,
definitely wouldn't contact that dude that did that.
mm.
I don't know.
So she tells Healy Boy.
Oh
She
man.
she didn't get a response until like a week later or a couple days later, and then he was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry." And then she was like, she didn't feel like it was like like mission accomplished or anything. She was like, "Oh, he actually responded to me," and
Oh
I was
man.
like, "Well, yeah, because you freaking told him."
So she wanted him to feel sorry for him, somebody
Feels
that
like,
she shouldn't even cared about anymore, right?
yeah,
It is
so,
like you. She
yeah. I
wanted
was
to
like,
play with
Andrew
everybody's
should,
emotions
yeah, I
like
was like,
that.
Angela should just let go of Healy Boy,
Yeah.
but she didn't.
Snip, snip,
And
huh?
yeah, and then I was like, what made you still want to talk to him? And then she was like, I don't know. And I was like, you do know, you're just not telling me.
Yeah. Obviously, there's something going on. Yeah.
Yeah. And um,
Well, if you
I
don't
was
feel
like,
comfortable about talking about something, you don't have to. I'm just,
no, 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 no,
it's
no.
just if
I'm
you.
just trying to I'm just trying to remember
Okay,
everything.
okay, okay.
Yeah. And then
Because this is wild. I mean,
yeah,
this,
I
this,
was like, so you didn't block him on
yeah.
anything. So you're still looking at the messages that he sent you about him feeling sorry about messing you up, pretty much, and yet you still have those messages.
Yeah.
And um, and then her family started realizing that we were like officially dating at the time of 2019,
Uh-huh.
and then they were like, "Well, why doesn't John go to church with us?"
Oh man.
Because they're a really big church family.
Get out of there, man. Get out of there.
No, I actually really, really love her parents and her whole entire family. It's just her
Her
having
family
issues.
was okay and chill, but it
Yeah,
was her. Yeah, okay. It was
mm,
one of those situations.
yeah.
Mm,
And then I met her cousin.
same.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can call her not the cousin that snitched on her, but a different cousin.
Not
I met
Rachel. Yeah.
Yeah, not Rachel.
Okay.
This cousin, her name is uh Cassie. How about that?
Okay.
We'll
That's
call her
pretty good.
Cassie.
It's better than
Uh,
the other one you named. What was it? France. It wasn't Francine. What would you say? He said something wild before. Okay, I don't want to
Maxine,
stop you from just doing
Maxine. Yeah,
Maxine or
yeah.
something. Yeah.
So Cassie
Yeah.
is a really cool girl. Me and her, we got along great. I was like, hey, I'm dating your cousin. She was like, I know. I was like, oh, she talked to you.
Wow. Yeah.
Like, and for the longest time, I've been wanting to like post stuff about Angela because obviously she's mine now.
Yeah. You had that feeling of like, okay, we have
Yeah, I
something
gotta show
here.
her off.
Yeah. Yeah. And then you wanted to post like a picture together, put on your Facebook. A
And
lot of people doing this. Yeah.
yeah, and then
Instagram.
not,
Yeah.
not on Facebook or anything, but like just on Snapchat.
Oh, Snapchat. Okay.
Yeah,
Or like Instagram something.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then she was like, "No, don't do that because you don't know who's gonna see it."
Okay,
And I was like,
that's a cut right there. That's a
yeah.
cut. That's that.
And I was like,
that
"Who's gonna want to see it that you don't want to see? That you
yeah,
don't want to see it?" And then I was like, in my head, I was like, "It's
two other.
probably Jack.
Yeah.
It's probably
Well,
Jack."
probably both of them. I mean,
Uh,
at this point, it's
no,
both.
no, no, no,
Is
because Healy Boy saw us together in public a
oh,
couple.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, but there's so much hide and seek going on here. Like because of these. Well, I mean that's the whole point of this story. Like the hiding. Yeah, it's crazy. You can't even post a picture, and
yeah,
you couldn't even have that sensation of being like, okay, well, there's something here. It's like
yeah.
she said that you're probably man. I can't imagine.
Being in a relationship like that.
Yeah, you must have been like at that point when you heard that. What was your thinking? What was your
I was like,
emotion of that?
so I was like, yeah, she's probably still talking to Jack, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Mhm. And then one day she was like, hey, I want to go get a tattoo. And I was, no, not her. She was like, hey, Jack said he was getting a tattoo and wanted me to go with him.
Oh. Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah,
Tattoos for
yeah.
life.
And I was like, you know what? Do whatever you want to do. And then she knew I was like getting angry. She was like, "Why are you mad?" And then I was like, "You know exactly why I'm mad."
Yeah, I mean that's. I mean, it's like, did she even think about that? It's like,
Yeah, like,
why
do
are you
you even know
mad?
why?
Why are you mad? You're not supposed to be mad at me. I'm saying Jack. We're getting a tattoo. Relax. It's for life.
Yeah.
It's like it's for life.
No, no, no.
Unless you get it cut off.
She was wanting to go see him get a tattoo. They weren't getting a tattoo together.
Oh, okay, okay. I
Yeah,
got it. Yeah, okay. I get it now.
yeah,
Still,
and
still to go. I guess did do that. I guess is okay in that perspective. I didn't think about it that way. I'm sorry.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then I was like, do whatever you want to do. And, she was like, are you sure? And I was like, whatever. Like, I was
Oh,
livid at this point.
yeah.
I was like angry. And then, time goes on. And then she was like, hey, I want to get a tattoo. And she was like, I want you to go with me. And I was like, cool.
Oh.
And so I actually did go to see her first tattoo. Um, she got a little flower or whatever on her ankle. And
A flower on an ankle, huh?
yeah, yeah. And another time she wanted to go see Jack, she was like, hey, John, Jack wanted to go see a movie with me. I was like, movies are crossing the line. Because,
Well, yeah. I mean, because you can do whatever you want to.
Yeah, in the
in the
movie theater.
movie, basically. Nobody's they're gonna take a peek. They're gonna keep watching you, or they're gonna watch the movie. Depends on which one's better, I guess. But okay, yeah, they went to the theater, and
No, no,
then
no, no. She asked me if
or she was going to try to go to theater with him, I
yeah,
guess. Yeah,
with Jack,
yeah,
and I was like, first of all, the tattoo was okay,
yeah.
but
Tattoo.
it
Yeah, you
was
weren't.
the tattoo was
You
okay
just
because
watching them. Yeah,
but a movie together, no, that's crossing the line.
and if you watch a movie, you need a chaperone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
he's like, I'm gonna
and
go chaperone this movie. Was
then
yeah, yeah,
I was like, you know what, do whatever you want. Because I'm tired of arguing with you. And it's also like whenever I try to argue with her,
yeah.
she's always telling me to stop. And like I'm telling you what's wrong and how I'm feeling, and you're just totally ignoring me.
Oh, so it's
Yeah.
just it's kind of like setting you up just to get pissed again.
Mm,
Anyways, yeah.
And like I don't think she knows what she does wrong in her life because she feels like she's a princess to everybody.
Oh, one of
Yeah,
those. One of those
she's
girls.
one of those.
Oh, okay.
And I'm not gonna like hype her up like that because she does have family problems all the time, and I'm also there to like witness it.
Yeah. Well, I'm. That's why I went back to saying before about like the situation with the white dude before. Well, about the forcefully
You boy.
thing, and then it's like they go back to that again. It's like there has to be something wrong. It's kind of
Yeah.
like if you're getting beat up by a dude who drinks after work, the old story, abuse of all that, and it's like you
Mm.
come back to that. Like you got to be insane to go back to that.
Mhm.
But there's always like I guess it's yeah like a problem, and then there's like a needing a certain feeling. They must get some sort of like a feeling out of it. I don't know. I'm not against. I mean, I don't know how I'm getting
You're
into
not a
some.
psychologist. How about
Yeah,
that?
I'm just. I'm not a. Yeah, I don't study it. I'm just trying to learn like everybody else. So I just
Mhm.
don't understand why they would go back to that. Is what I'm saying.
And like I feel like if this does get a lot of views on YouTube, they're gonna be like, "Man, this boy's stupid for giving this girl this many chances."
Well, I mean, it's your story though. It's not anybody else's. So fuck them.
And it was also my best friend. His name is Dalton. I'm gonna throw his real name in there, but my best friend Dalton was like, "John, this isn't a good idea." And I was like, "I know, but no, but I put it into the perspective of me and her have been through so much together, and the fact that she still wants to come back to me,
Yeah.
maybe she wants to give me a real chance this time, you know."
Yeah. That's what. That's like that kind of feeling, right? Like
Mm,
maybe this time, it's different.
mm.
Yeah.
Because the
Yeah.
whole situation with Healy Boy, we didn't do anything, and
Yeah.
so this was just her making a stupid decision of taking Healy Boy over me,
Yeah.
uh, because we didn't do anything at the time of Healy Boy, and so we're doing so. Yeah, the whole movie theater thing. I was like, no. I finally stood my foot down and I was like, no, I don't want you to go with him.
Yeah.
And
That's
and then she was like, I mean, I understand why, but you gotta realize that me and him are really good friends. And I was like, that shouldn't matter because I know your history with him.
yeah. Well, I mean, their history is like, like
Mm,
that. I mean, it's not rocket science here, guys. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, it's really not rocket science. I mean, did she
Mm,
to think about that? Like, oh, why won't he let me go to the theater? I just want to watch a movie. It's like,
and
you know,
I have reasons. And then
yeah.
um and I also went to her graduation. I went to class of 2019's graduation, and
Okay.
I had in the back of my head I was like, I wonder if Jack is in the audience.
Yeah, I bet he was.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't
And,
know. I don't know. I didn't. For me personally, I didn't go to any other graduation except for my own
yeah,
because it was that bad. Like I was like, I'm not doing that.
no, but
Parking way out there and walk. Yeah, go ahead with your story though. Sorry.
no, 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 but yeah, I was like, if he was there though, I didn't see him because I was with Angela the whole entire time.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, and like as soon as she got off the stage, I went down and hugged her and everything. Whatever. I didn't. I was like, yeah, I don't think he came here because she wasn't worried about finding someone else. She actually came to me first.
Oh,
And I
okay.
and I was like, okay, cool.
So you had that kind of feeling like you took over from everybody else, right? Something like that.
Mhm.
Like you are the
And,
guy now. You're the
mm,
guy. You're the man.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you're the man right now. And then
And
graduation happens, you hug, and then nobody. Well, apparently nobody's there, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
and um, for after graduation, her best friend comes along, and let's give this girl. We can just call her Kay because I'm out of girls' names.
Okay. Okay.
Like um, but yeah, so Kay tags along, and then Cassie, her cousin,
Yeah.
tags along, and then another person tags along, which is another cousin. But I'm tired of making up names, so
Yeah. A whole bunch of cousins and everybody joining in on the fun. Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
And so we got a Taco Bell
Hmm. Taco Bell.
after graduation because we knew all the fancy restaurants would be packed.
Okay. Yeah. They're always packed after graduation.
Mhm.
Good job, Sonny. We're gonna go take you to
Yeah.
the top place in town. Outback is all packed. All of them packed. Yeah.
Mhm.
Let's go Taco Bell. Let's go something cheap.
Yeah. And
It's a good
yeah,
choice. Good choice.
I was thinking, me and her would have some alone time and just like relax with each other. Like I wasn't expecting sex or anything. I was just expecting to
Just to
spend quality.
chill. Yeah.
Yeah,
After graduation, just to chill
yeah,
out and have some fun.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But
That's
no,
yeah. You said
but
no.
no,
Yeah.
yeah, but no. All the girls wanted to hang out with the graduating girl, and so she was like, "Hey, I'm sorry," and I was sad. I wasn't really pissed because I understood, but I was like sad. I was like, I literally argue with my mom to get off of work so I can spend time with you.
Whoa.
You know,
Yeah, and then that happened. This is
because
like a
because at the time I was working at a restaurant, and Fridays and Saturdays you have to work there. Like everybody has to work there
uh
because it's so busy, and obviously it's graduation.
well, and the weekends and graduation on top of that.
Mhm.
Yeah,
So, so I literally gave away a day just to see her graduate,
and then
and
you
she
didn't get to spend that
she didn't
time.
she didn't, and she didn't understand that. And
Yeah,
then yeah, and she was like, "Hey, I'm gonna go hang out with my cousins and Kay,
yeah, cousins. So all the cousins were there basically hanging out with
and then her
her,
best friend."
and yeah, okay.
And, and then I was like, just go, you
Yeah,
know.
but you didn't want to go with them.
Uh-uh.
You didn't want to just
Because
hang out with all
I
the
knew,
girls and her too, just
and
for.
because I knew I would be holding her back.
Oh, okay. So you
I
didn't.
knew.
You just didn't want to. At that point, you felt like she would realize that you took off a whole day to hang out with her and all that, and then she didn't. From your perspective, it's like she didn't see that and still went out
Mhm,
with them. Okay,
mhm.
okay,
And I feel like if I were there, they wouldn't like it because I would be the only boy in the room,
yeah.
and so I was just like, just go.
Just let them have
And
their girls' night out. Apparently, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
and she was like, "Don't be mad at me." And I was like, I literally argued with my mom just to be with you tonight, and this is how you repay me.
Hmm.
Like I wanted to spend quality time with you. Like I said, I wasn't expecting sex or anything, and I just really wanted to like lay down with you and get to talk to you. You know?
Yeah, because I mean, graduation, right? This is a busy week. Everybody had to
Mm,
get up early, and all those practices they have to do just for that one
mm,
day. So yeah, it's
mm,
been a busy week, and you had to go to work. You had time off. You just wanted to relax and chill and hang out. I could see that.
mm,
Yeah,
mm.
I could see that.
But no, she wanted to spend time with her girly friends.
Well,
But
I mean, I can see both sides. I'm not gonna pick a side, but I can see both sides. Like
yeah,
maybe she just wanted to get away for a little bit.
no,
Could
but
you
it
see
was
that?
also no, but it was also like I was telling her to like go ahead and have some fun with her girlfriends and stuff like that. But she was like, "No, I want you to come with me." And I was like, "That's not a good idea."
Uh,
Yeah, and
because
I
you
was like,
you
"No."
you feel you felt like you'd be in the way
Yeah.
like that. Okay, okay.
And if any girl is watching this, I hope you understand as well.
Well, I mean, been there before. Yeah.
Mm.
Don't want to be like the 20th wheel out there just sitting there.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm gonna just skip several months because none of this is like important to
It's just kind of
the,
like the
the
repeat of the
ending. Yeah,
same.
this is the ending.
Okay. This is the good
Um,
part, everybody.
and this is already like 2 hours maybe, but yeah.
No, we're I got the time over here. It's about an hour 14. You're good. You're good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Take your time.
Um, she graduated and she's going to college 40 minutes away.
Mm.
I'm not gonna say where because I don't want anybody to find her or anything, but you know,
University
she's
something. Yeah. We'll
yeah,
just say college.
university,
Yeah.
yeah, college,
They're all the
and
same.
I help her move in along with her parents. Like her parents help her move in and stuff. And um, one day her parents were there, and so she wasn't really on her phone as much,
Yeah.
and she left her phone downstairs.
Oh, the perfect opportunity.
Yeah,
Okay.
and and then I go through her stuff, and I don't want to be a stalker, but I knew what was going on.
Well, you knew that there was an honesty going on.
Yeah.
You knew that
uh,
there was like a lot of stories or something going on about this time, right? And it wasn't being completely honest. Yeah. Yeah.
And if this is illegal, then I'm sorry, but I had to see what was going on.
Well, this
And
happens all the time. I mean,
yeah,
somebody doesn't trust. I mean, it's just what it is. Just be
mm,
truthful to your partners, people. It's not
yeah,
that hard.
this is really not that hard. I was
Yeah.
truthful the whole entire time.
Yeah.
But I go through her photos,
Oh.
and all I see are just a bunch of pictures of Jack still.
Oh, but no, no, no.
No, I saw that too.
Oh, oh, wow. No sausages. Okay. Next.
And then
I don't know.
to make me even more mad, I saw one picture of Healy Boy still in there.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Wow.
So I
So,
saw I saw
uh,
pretty much everything from Jack.
so this is
Much
going.
more
This is like the whole history from like Well, what was this? A year, month? What's the time frame up here now?
2 years, 2 years.
2 years up from the graduation, right?
And
Wow. Still got those things there.
still, and like the horrible part is when you scroll all the way down, the first pictures that are in the
The iCloud
snap,
thing or
yeah, the
whatever.
snap thing, the
Yeah.
My Eyes Only, the first pictures are literally all him, are all
Wow.
Jack.
So it's not deleted at all or
No.
nothing like that. Okay.
Mm-mm. And then
Like,
at the and then at the top, I see a
wow.
couple more pictures that she snook.
Hmm.
Like when I was like looking down, she would take pictures of me, and I was like, okay. And then not even a full scroll down, I still see pictures of Jack right
So
under
these are
me.
pretty recent then.
These are also pretty recent
So
too.
like according to this timeline here, it's pretty
Yeah.
recent. Yeah.
So how Snapchat My Eyes only works? If you put a picture in there,
Yeah.
it will put it in there in chronological order.
Yeah. It is. It is.
Yeah.
As far as I know, that's how it is too.
Yeah, it's chronological order. And so I see pictures of me, but I also see pictures right under me that's like from a week ago at that time.
Yeah. About a week ago,
But like
huh?
no, but
Wow.
like the sausage pick was like all the way down.
So that was like really recent.
No, the sausage pick was probably when they were dating. You know.
Oh. Oh. Okay. So that's a
No,
little bit more acceptable, but still, it's there.
yeah, is
It's
there?
still
She
there.
she lied to me because I was like, and then because I said at the very beginning I was like, I still have pictures of him, and she was like, no.
No.
Yeah,
That was how it went. Yeah.
she was like, no. And
Man.
so
Yeah. Yeah. At this point, you're just. I bet I can't even
I'm
imagine that feeling. It's like, damn, you said that you deleted these pictures, and why are they here? It's like all you had to do was just delete them. It's like it's not that hard. You're gonna see them anyways. You could take another picture, like if she were to see them, we'll say, like tattoo thing or whatever. But it's like you could have just been honest, deleted the pictures, none of this crap would have happened, right? At least you would have been like, okay, there's nothing going on. Continue with the relationship, and then, but no, you can't do that. It's like,
you couldn't let go of what you had, pretty much,
Well, whatever
or
it
what
was. I mean,
or what is still possibly still going on.
well, that's what I was thinking. Like maybe it was still going on. Okay, continue with the story. I guess we're to the end, and then
Mm,
we'll do a conclusion
Yeah,
about it.
this
Yeah.
is literally the end. So I was like, and I was like, I've been just thinking a lot. She was like, what are you thinking about? And I was like, what you and Jack had. And she was like, why are you thinking about that? And I was like, because I know you're still talking to that stupid dude. And she was like, how'd you figure it out? And then I was like, you're always on your phone.
Mm. Like it's not obvious.
Yeah, like it's not obvious.
We're
I was
talking
like,
right now, John. I haven't picked up my
yeah,
phone
yeah,
once. I haven't picked up
really.
my phone once, buddy.
Yeah, no, we haven't picked up each other's phones. And um, and it was like even we're on dates, like really nice dates, and we've only had a couple because she's very low maintenance. Like she doesn't expect a lot from me, but I try to give my best.
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
like I spent a lot of money on makeup for her just because I wanted to, just because I'm a good boyfriend.
yeah, but maybe she's getting it from Jack too, though.
Yeah,
Yeah, or was. I mean, maybe she still is. Who knows? I mean,
yeah, and like that's what I keep thinking about. Till this day, I still think about
oof.
what they could still possibly be doing, even though I don't want to because she's out of the picture. You know.
Look, how close are we to the end? I mean, I don't care. Just take your time. But I was just saying, so that way I'll tell you something after that. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
And then she was like, yeah. And then I was like, if you had the opportunity to go back to Jack, would you? And without hesitation, she says yes.
Whoa. So she just straight up just said, yeah.
Yeah.
Just,
And I was like, so what am I to you? And she was like, you're my boyfriend. And I was like, no, I'm really not.
dude,
I'm just.
that's awful. That's just like a whole bunch of like playing with your emotions the whole time. It's like, yeah, we were together for like what do you say, 6 months? Officially three
Six.
months, right? But or
Yeah,
something like
actually
that.
6.
But it's like the 6 months, and then you help to move in. It's like this
Mhm.
isn't like just for fun, and shits and giggles. I'm helping you move in. You're together, and then I don't know. We're used to talking to this dude, and then you just said you'd go back to that same dude, your ex. Okay,
Yeah.
wow. What kind of emotions? I mean, imagine like betrayal or like
Yeah.
anger, sadness, all that common stuff. Yeah, this
And
is
it's also just recently too. I was hanging out with a buddy of mine. He's an ROTC guy,
oh
and he is friends with another ROTC friend that is married to Kay.
wow.
Yeah, married to the best friend of Angela, and they drank together, and then she came along and was like, "Oh hey," and and then my buddy was texting me, and we were playing iMessage games, and then Kay was like, "Who are you texting?" And then he was like, "John," and then she was like,
Oh,
"Angela?" And she
that
was like,
John.
"Angela text?" Yeah, she was like, "Angela's ex?" And then he was like, "Yeah," and then Kay comes out with the biggest bullshit ever, and was like, "Oh yeah, Angela's threatening him with the lawsuit or with the restraining order."
Wow. So they
And I
gave
was
you
like, "Oh
that?
boy,
Really? Like it's not. They had she tried to make it like it was that level.
I guess
Like it's
so."
really not that. That's being over dramatic. Or like being this like a restraining order for what?
Yeah, I
like
didn't do
like
anything.
really you were like the coolest dude there, just chill, and you're like what restraining order?
And I'm like,
Like what?
what do I have a restraining order for? Messaging a friend?
Oh, against your friend there, right?
No, no, no,
Or
no.
is it against
Against
her?
against Angela.
Oh, yeah.
Angela was threatening me with a restraining order from what Kay told my
That's what
friend.
she said to your friend.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your friend told you. Is that how this worked? Okay.
Mm-hmm. And I was like, restraining order for what?
You're a funny guy, I guess. You're being too nice, John. You're being
And
too nice. You're getting a restraining order. Might
or
cut you.
or
It might cut you
maybe
from YouTube too.
maybe she's mentally just messed up after what she's done to me, and that's what she's putting a restraining order on.
I would think by any means of what just happened here, this whole story, she's
It's all
got
her fault.
mental problems, and she's gonna make you have mental problems if you don't let it go.
No, no, no. I have definitely let it go, but like I said, there are times where I still think about her, and it's just like I don't want to, you know?
Well, yeah, I get that, but I mean, well, this has been what, about a year now? It's been over
It's been, yeah,
about a year now. Yeah, I mean, it
yeah,
it don't.
January,
I mean, yeah,
January 2019 is January 2020 now, so yeah, it's been a year.
about a year. Yeah. So, I mean, I get it. It takes time to let this stuff pass. Yeah, but
And obviously because she is my first of
well,
everything.
that too. But then if you think about it that way all the time, it always comes back that way. Maybe if you hit the refresh and like delete,
Yeah,
just like you know what, I had 20 girls already. Fuck that
no,
bitch.
he's not even like that because for some reason girls don't want to come up to me, you know?
Well, I mean, it's it's all like it's funny how things work. We'll say.
Guys always have to make the first move. Is that what
Yeah.
you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, it's sort of like that, but not always. I was in college, and then there's a bunch of girls that were like, come up to me. I was like, yeah, that's I don't like you. So, I mean, it works both ways. It's funny how it works. I'm not gonna lie. It was like that. I was like, I don't like you. You're weird. This, yeah, they gave me a number, and I was like, no. I just
Hello?
like, yeah, I'm still here. You still there?
Yeah, I mean,
Okay, okay, it's just catching up, internet. But yeah, I was like, yeah, you're weird. I don't want to talk to you. She kept texting me every day, every morning. Good morning, good night, good morning, good night. For like a month, I was like, it got me spoiled a little bit. I was like, okay, this is, bye. I'd say I'll text like 5 times, maybe less, just like throughout the
mm,
day. I was busy. I was really busy then. Homework, all that stuff. And like working at, we got our own company, our own restaurant. So I was like working over there, homework, doing presentations, all that stuff.
mm,
So I was texting like once in a while, like maybe twice a day, not even 5 times.
yeah.
I was like, hey, all right. Then like right before I go to sleep, all right, that's cool. I mean, now that I think about it, it was mean. It was really mean. But it was like at that time, I didn't know what to say, to be honest,
Mm,
because I didn't
mm,
know how to. I don't know how to respond to the weirdness of that kind of event. We'll say. I mean, like you're saying, people don't come up to you, but it's weird how things work, though. If you think about it, in our environment, right? It's like where we're at, the demographic. It's like eventually somebody will come up, but they
mhm.
might be ugly. So it's just
Hey, hey
it,
now, hey now, for YouTube reasons, everybody is beautiful in their own way. Okay.
but we're not gonna sugarcoat it. We're gonna be completely honest here. They might be ugly. They might be super skinny. They might
But
be
hey,
big. I mean,
but
I mean, I don't care. It's not. I don't care that much. I'm just saying. The vibe has to be right. If they're weird, I can't. Sometimes I can't deal with that. It's like, how do you deal with somebody that's always talking about like, I don't know, like, shit. Give me an example here. Just really weird. Just out there. Think about like Mars or something. Like just really
um,
weird. Just out
a girl,
there.
a girl comes up to you and she's like, "Oh, I don't want you to find me weird, but I collect, you know, toenails for a living."
Yeah, like that. That's no, no. I mean, you have somebody for that genre. Not me.
Mm, mm.
Not me. I'm not a toenail collector. Clip them, they're gone. That's it. I don't want to see those things again. It's not like I don't have a collection of jars like, oh, this is John's toenails right here.
like
Oh,
like if y'all are dating, she like clips your toes at night. And she's like, "Oh yeah, I got this when you were sleeping." You're like, no.
it's like I don't have any nails left. Where the hell did you get that one? All my nails are gone.
But yeah, and it's just like I work in a company where they take things very, very seriously.
Yeah.
I work at a Target, by the way, people. And so Target has it to where if you try to flirt with a guest, we call our customers guests.
Hmm.
If we try to flirt, they can like automatically put a sexual harassment charge on you.
Jeez.
Yeah,
So you can't even have fun at work. I mean,
yeah, you
well,
can't.
I mean, obviously not the bad way. Like, don't be the generic. I'm talking about like, even if you wanted to like somebody's super fine or something like that, you can't do anything. You're just watching. You're just.
Yeah, and it's just like for me, I'm like an awkward romantic. Like you have to get to know me in order for me to open up, like to how I did to you just now, and to whoever's watching me.
hmm
So it's just like get a day or two to get to know me, and then you'll have a whole story coming out of me.
Well,
Well,
John, I mean, it's been a great time, man. I'm not gonna lie. Your
uh,
was a great story. I mean, I enjoyed this whole talk with you. I mean, it's like something you don't get to hear every day. I mean, I've heard stories, maybe bullshit, but this one was like the most genuine, if you say that right, genuine,
and
same
it's like,
thing.
and it's just like you can't make it up.
Yeah, you really can. I mean, like if you tried to make that up, you just can't. It just sounds like one of those things that like it's so like I can't even think of the word to say it. It's that good. It's like, jeez.
It's real. How about that? It's
Yeah, it's
real.
real. Yeah, it's real. Man, we need to. This is going somewhere. This is going somewhere. People watching this like, hell no, it ain't. It ain't going nowhere. The
By the
fuck
way, what is it that you wanted to talk to me about?
was that?
What is it that you wanted to talk to me about?
No, I just wanted to talk about anything. What do you mean specifically?
You're like in the middle of my story. You're like, hey, how long is this gonna take? Because I gotta tell you something too.
Oh, about that. Well, I was just gonna say, yeah, about like if you're still involved with that person, cut ties as soon as possible because you're gonna go crazy, and then you're gonna be like, "Oh, I have to go back to them." In reality, you're just doing more damage like that. I'm just
Mhm.
trying to help you out with that from my perspective. I don't think that it's worth that much damage. We'll say. I
It's
mean,
not.
you know, from all that, and plus whatever they're doing, whatever's going on in there from her
Mhm.
perspective, that's crazy. To have that many people, and then it's like no I can't even be honest with you like that. You know, it's just incredible. Like I haven't picked up my phone this whole time we've been talking. It's been
Mhm.
over an hour and a half, just talking to you. You know, I haven't picked up my phone once. I mean,
Mhm.
I did for bullshit, but
Yeah.
it's not like for real. And just to be able to honestly talk about your problems and
About the fuck ups too.
that too. Yeah, I mean, if you need to talk about something, just let me know. I mean, I'm here.
Yeah, we
But
got a whole
definitely,
podcast.
definitely though, we gotta hang out. We gotta go to the gym.
Hey, I got you, man.
We gotta go to the gym. Like, I'm always at Planet Fitness. Like I said, 6 days a week.
Mhm.
Sometimes I go twice a day for
Mhm.
4 days a week. So just let me know. If you want to go, you doing something tomorrow?
I'm working tomorrow.
Oh, what time you got to work?
8 in the morning
Whoa.
to 5 o'clock.
Okay. That's not too bad though. That's not as bad
And
as I thought it was. I thought it was gonna be like till 10 at night or something.
8 to 10. Oh man.
So you work until 5. I was thinking after if you wanted to, but you probably be too tired. I don't know.
Um, I think I might have plans with another friend.
Okay.
Um, I work the same time Sunday, but I'll be free after.
Yeah.
So I'll be free after
Sundays I
on
don't
Sunday.
work out. Sundays I just
Oh, okay.
yeah. Sundays we got like stuff going on at the house. Sometimes we gotta like go pick up some trees, cut some trees, burn some stuff. Whatever comes up on a Sunday, I don't know what's gonna come up. Maybe we go walking somewhere. I don't know. But it's always
Um,
like what you were gonna say.
I don't work Monday.
Oh, you don't work Monday?
Mm-mm.
Okay, that can work. Monday, this I usually go about 1 o'clock for the
One
first
o'clock.
time. I'm gonna have to go again at night, but that night I'm bringing a parent with me because they want to get in fit, and I was like, you know what, I got the pass. I'm not gonna make
Uh-huh.
you pay for another membership, so I'll just bring you. It's like that. So I was gonna say if you didn't have a membership, you could have come with me.
Mm. But what time do you go at night?
At night I go. I mean, it just at night it's after 9:30. It's always probably about 10, 10:30.
Mm.
I mean, it's a little bit later, and then I'm there for about an hour. About 11 o'clock, we go home 11:30. I mean, it's crazy hours because it's business, you know.
You can't leave. You can't leave any earlier.
I mean, I can, but it's like if I have to bring them with me, then no.
Mhm.
I can
Uh,
go whenever, but it's like I go the first time around 1 o'clock. If you want to go about
mhm.
3 o'clock, I don't care. We can go 3 p.m. whatever. We want to go in the morning, I don't care.
Yeah, because for me, I you know, I have school this semester, and I'm pretty sure you do too.
Yeah, there's some
And
classes. Yeah.
and so if you gotta do your thing, I understand. But I like to go around the gym around like 5, 6 maybe.
Okay, you like to go when it's busy.
Yeah, yeah. You
Okay.
know, possibly pick up some girls. You know what I'm saying?
There's a lot. There's a lot. There's a lot. 5 to 6, 3, 4, 5, and 6 is the busiest time. I've been there through all of them, and there's
Mhm.
always packed.
Mhm.
Sometimes with girls, sometimes with old people. You just have to pick the days and just have to go with it. So yeah, yeah, I'll help you out there. We're gonna get
Okay.
swole and jacked.
Man, you're already swole, man. I can't get like you.
Got the chest bump here.
I, I am able to do that, but not one at a time like you just did.
Oh, you can't do the Arnold.
No, no, I can't do
well,
them at the same time though.
well, I mean, that's the thing is like at least you can do it. I mean,
Mhm.
it's like some people just they're so unfit, man. Eat too many cheeseburgers.
Yeah,
But at the same time, I don't blame them though because it's cheap food. That's
and it's good food.
and it tastes good, but it's not good for you. Is the thing. It's
Mhm.
like maybe the burger's okay, but even now they have studies about the veggie burger from Burger King or something. It's
Mhm.
supposed to be really bad for you. I mean,
Mhm.
I didn't expect it to not be. So, I mean,
Well, you gotta
I
think of it. It's like veggie burgers are like plant based, but you gotta think about it. It's still fried in the same exact oil.
well, they say it's plant, right? That might have
Yeah.
been the same burger they had before. Maybe it
Mm,
didn't have any meat in it.
mm,
You ever think about it that way? Maybe it never had
exactly.
any meat in it. They just rebranded it. I mean, it's
Mm.
smart the way to do it. It's just stuff like that. I always think about it.
Here's what I gotta say.
Uh huh.
Any food can kill you.
Well, yeah, anything can. If you
And any food can kill you. Shoot, freaking berries in the wild can kill you. So might as well just eat it. You know what I'm
well,
saying?
I can see that way, but the way I see things too, it's like, hold on, I got a runny nose for some reason. I don't know. Anyway, I was talking about if you have too much of something, it's not good for you. If you have
Mhm.
not enough of something, it's not good for you either. So you
Mhm.
have to find that balance, but sometimes the balance is bullshit.
Mhm.
So
It's kind of like if people are trying to lose weight and they come from a diet of cheeseburgers every day,
yeah,
a way they start is by just getting rid of the buns and then just eating what's in the inside, you know?
yeah, just eating burgers. Yeah,
Because the bun is what kills you. That's like sugar and stuff like that, and it can expand in your stomach, and then it can just literally just mess you up.
yeah. White bread is not good for you. It is not
Mhm.
good for you. It's like eat plants, eat berries, and if you think
Just
about
drink a
it,
lot of.
just think how an early human being would eat. If you're in the middle
Mhm.
of the woods, what would you eat? You'd maybe kill a deer, eat a deer. You know, eat the meat is okay.
Mhm.
Okay, don't get it wrong, people.
Yeah,
Eating meat is okay.
certain meats.
Now we're talking like burger. That stuff's natural, chicken. But if you think about bread, where did that come from? The man made the bread, stuff like that.
Mhm.
So I mean, I don't even know if wheat bread's good. I don't eat that much
Wheat,
bread.
wheat is healthier.
That's what they say, right? It's like I know oatmeal is like it is really good. Oatmeal's good.
It's power food. Yeah,
It
it's
is
power.
according to what they say. Now they might be faking us too. I mean, who knows? But it's like
Mhm.
it's just stuff like that. You gotta really think, and then you think too much, you don't want to eat.
Mhm.
Because you're like, oh man, does this have chemicals in it? You read the label, you can't pronounce this stuff, and it's like peanut butter is no good for you and all that. It's like you got to pick the right ones. It's just it's crazy. I'm probably keeping you up from your sleep. It's
No,
12
no,
o'clock.
no, you're good. Like I said, I slept all day, so I'm good.
Oh, okay. You gotta wake up sometime before 8 o'clock and get to work, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you watching any TV shows good right now? I mean, I was watching the Vikings season 6 last time. It was pretty good. It was weird though because I don't know if you keep up with the story, the Vikings.
Mm-mm,
No.
I don't.
Okay. What's something else? Because we need some common ground. You watch Game of Thrones, didn't you?
No,
Everybody.
I'm trying to watch that.
Oh, you're one of those late people, huh?
Yeah.
Just
See,
quit right now. It's
um,
that bad. Just quit right now.
I'm one of those types that don't follow the hype, you know?
hmm
Because if you follow the hype, then you're like, okay. If you follow the hype, it's just like everyone's gonna talk about it, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
And like, I just want to be my own person.
Okay, I can see that. I can see that. Yeah,
Like, yeah, the story I just told you for an hour and a half is not me being an individual because I literally tried to be someone for someone that didn't want me the
yeah.
first
But basically, you thought about that as like a waste of time, right?
one.
So it's like
Yeah,
lesson learned. Let's go on like that. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay,
But for me,
that's good.
you know, literally, like if you find me at a store and I'm trying to, find a cologne to smell good, I'm like, what is one that smells good but doesn't get used by so many people,
Oh,
Because like I want people to smell me and be like, "Oh, I haven't smelled that before."
you're asking
Rather,
me right now,
no, 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 no.
or are you trying
But
to
like
get suggestions in the
that's just how I
comments?
work. No, that's just how I work. I'm like, if you catch me at any store and I'm like, "Oh, I want to
Oh,
find like a
you're going into this with the Game of Thrones thing. That's like an analogy.
different,
Okay, okay. Now I get it.
yeah,
I get it now.
yeah." It's just like,
You lost me,
yeah,
but I got you.
it's just like, yeah, going to the store and I'm like, hey, I want to smell good, but I want a cologne that doesn't smell like what everybody else wears. Like
Yeah.
I want to smell like my own person and then sell it myself, and so I can get the compliments, and obviously, and then I can be able to tell the people what I wear, and they're like, oh, I've never heard about that before, and I was like, good.
Yeah, that's good because it's like being a leader
Mm,
at its own thing. It's like, oh yeah, I don't want to follow everybody else. Yeah, that's a good way to think. Because there's too many
mm,
people walking the same path. Too many people.
mm,
They want to go the same way everybody else is going because everybody knows the same road. If we
mm-hmm.
go down another road, maybe it's a dirt road. They got bumps all over the place. We'll have a journey.
Yeah, exactly. We got a story to tell.
Yeah. I mean, you already had an hour and a half story, so there we go. I mean, it's good times like that. I mean, a lot of people are scared about stuff like that, right? So, I
Mm,
mean, I haven't done that much, but from what I have done, is I'm gonna say there's nothing to be afraid of from that perspective.
mm.
Just jump in it. So here we are. We're jumping in it, full
Yeah,
force.
yeah. And here's what I gotta say to you and your peoples.
Oh, my peoples. Oh,
Yeah.
you got a problem with this skin color here from peoples?
No, 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 no. I'm talking about people that are watching this
Yeah, yeah.
possibly. Um,
Future
don't,
reference. Yeah.
yeah, future reference.
Okay.
It's gonna be cliche, but be your own person. That's all you gotta do in life. Be your own person.
Yeah, yeah. Be
Do
your
your
own individual. I get that, but to perspective, to like another, if you see somebody that's wearing, okay, I know somebody we went to school with. Not saying their name,
you,
but
you, you can text me later.
yeah. Anyways, they have this their own branding. We'll say, what do you wear? What you do? What you look like? That's all your branding, your personal branding. How people
Mhm.
look at you. I've changed my own branding. I cut my own hair, stuff like that.
Mm,
I get tired of having before back in school. I never had anything different. It was the same haircut. All that. I was like, oh, I'm tired of that. We're gonna rebrand here.
mm,
Do this, fix it myself. I mean, yeah, not bad. Self cut with a mirror and going to the gym, stuff like that. I was like, we gotta rebrand ourselves here. But going to the point is, there's somebody that looks like, we'll say, a generic, like a school shooter or something. You know what they would say, what they would call them, like wearing all black, wearing these weird all, uh, like satanic stuff, I guess you could say.
Mm.
You know what I'm talking about? One of those kind of. It's like the weird things that make people scared is somebody that's different
Hmm.
like that. Now I'm saying it's okay to be different, but don't
But just don't scare people.
don't scare people that much because it's like then it's hard to talk to people and it's hard to have friends. You want to have that kind of like a middle between you can have your own, but then you can understand other people too. Like I understand your story completely.
Hmm.
There's been many people that probably have the same thing and they'll be able to relate to your story too. Yeah, just stuff like that. There's a lot of stupid stuff that goes on. There's a lot of smart stuff that goes on. There's always a balance. It's like it's just finding that balance between having your own identity and being
Hmm.
able to not be too weird, but people can accept it. And if it's not, then you can try pushing for it and seeing what happens. I mean,
Hmm.
it's kind of like what's happening with there's home genders and all that stuff. We won't get into that right now.
That'll be a whole
That
different
is a
podcast.
whole another. That's the next episode. That's another
For real,
episode.
that could be. I got a whole I got a whole everything about that.
Yeah, that's a whole other episode. This one we're running on. Well, I guess we'll quit about 2. Okay, so we got about 15 minutes or so.
All right.
So yeah, that's that's my perspective on the life for right now. Is being something different.
Is there anything you want to add to this podcast? That's in the span of 15 minutes.
Oh yeah, let's go stalking the sponsors. Yeah, I don't have any.
Hey man, when this becomes popular, maybe we'll get Keyshawn in here.
Oh yeah, I'm planning on getting Keyshawn in here and Dylan or Beaner, whatever he wants to be called. I might make this my own channel thing, and then if he
Mm,
wants to help me do it, it'd be another channel for that too. Because if every time I want to record and he's not there, then what's the point of having his name on it?
mm.
Then to me that doesn't make any sense. So
He'd be like a co-producer or something.
yeah, but I do this all myself. Then what? It's just me and you, John. Who else is here? Okay, how did they get your name, Mr. Hong?
Okay, so my real first name is Jin.
Oh, Jin.
Yeah, Jin.
Okay.
But they're like, well, you're gonna be living in the United States, so you might as well have a American name. And John is very similar.
Oh,
John is like the English version of Jin, and so then I became a John, the most generic white guy name ever.
yeah, it is. It's pretty common. Yeah. I mean, it's not that bad of a name though. It's really not.
Mm,
I mean, you in a way you look like a John.
yeah, because I
I
grew up
mean,
with that
I mean it
name.
fits. It fits. Yeah.
Like, like I see you as Donnie. I could not see you as another person.
Yeah. I just kind of mold myself to the name. That's weird how that works. You name
Mm.
somebody a Hannah and they look like a Hannah. It's like they totally look like a Hannah.
However, I do have friends that could possibly act like a different person.
True, true.
Yeah.
I had a friend. His name is Jake. He's maybe I don't know if you talked to him. When did you come over to the States?
Whenever I was 2.
Oh, when you were 2. So have you been in this area in a while? That long?
I've been here and I've been going to Lee County school system ever since 3rd grade.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Well, my friend, I've met him in 5th grade. His name is Jake. Go Bear.
I don't
I don't
know.
know. No. Okay.
Nah,
Anyways, I don't know what happened. He just quit talking.
disappeared.
I know where he's at, but we just quit talking. I don't know. It's a little bit weird. And I text him, no response. Say happy birthday. He said, "Oh, thanks." That's like the only time. So I was like, "Okay, this is weird." And anyways, we always joked on him because he got a TV one time, and the TV is called Curtis. I said, "Jake, you look like a Curtis." You don't look like a Jake. You look like a Curtis because he just acts goofy, man. It was like, man, you don't look like a Jake. Start calling him Curtis from now on.
But yeah, man, I have a lot of people that I just don't talk to anymore. One reason, like I said, I cut off all social medias, but I came on Facebook because you told me to, and
Well,
I'm glad I.
I didn't force you though.
No, 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 no,
You
no,
at
you
your own
didn't.
risk.
Yeah, and I was like, you know what? Might as well have some fun with the buddy. And
Well,
so
yeah,
I came
I'm
on here.
glad you showed up because Dylan didn't. I mean, I was glad to hear your story, the full story, and to hang out and talk a little bit, and well, we'll have some plans in the future. I mean,
Of course,
we're gonna go to the gym, we're gonna hang out,
and
we're gonna do some stuff, man.
we're gonna get swole and become sexy beasts. How
We're gonna
about
get
that?
jacked,
Yeah, we're gonna become sexy.
jacked. What are you talking about?
The people leave in the comments, oh, they're just a bunch of narcissists,
Oh
you know?
yeah, yeah. They're gonna hate our comments. They're gonna say these fools don't know nothing. This idiot over here talking about his relationship problems. It's like whoa, whoa. You don't have to
Yeah,
watch the video.
yeah, you don't have to watch it.
It's like you chose to watch it. It's like you're hanging out with us. You're in our room now. In our rooms, I guess now. We're not gay, but whatever, whatever, whatever. They might be stalking you, John. I don't know. You
Oh man,
gotta check your windows now.
I got a huge window, so I think I'll be good.
You got a huge window. That's even worse.
Yeah, sometimes whenever I'm doing my thing on my own time, I feel like scared because I feel like somebody's like watching me through my window.
Well, I know you can't watch porn in peace. You gotta like double curtain your window or something. You got like a whole window. It's like the guy out, the neighbors watch me again.
No, because I remember, because I remember another girl that I like dated for like a very short time as well. I
Oh,
remember, yeah, I remember she came over with her best friends, and then they like um ding dong ditched me, and
really?
like yeah, and they like found out I was here by looking through my window, and so I'm like, what if they saw something?
Wow. I never thought about it that way. Yeah, they've
Yeah,
been watching you for a
yeah,
while, and they just decided to ding dong ditch you, huh?
yeah. And then they like drove off, and then they decided, and then I saw their phone like at my mailbox because they were recording my reaction of like,
Wow. Oh, so
yeah,
they were still there watching you from a distance, basically
yeah.
from your mailbox, huh? Yeah. How old were these people? When did this happen?
Uh,
You said it.
during during the time of when Angela was dating Healy Boy.
Oh, so this was on your break, like that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. This was on the break.
Wow. So you were dating this person, and they ditched you at the door, huh?
Ding dong dish me. Yeah.
Yeah. They had fun with that? Like that amused them? Maybe they got a video. I can get a link to it or something.
Nah. Like
Hey,
I said,
hey, if you
I don't
guys are
know.
watching this and you got the link, send it. I
Like I
want to
said,
see it.
I don't know what they got on camera, but I just hope it's nothing personal.
Yeah. They're gonna get you, man.
Yeah,
You can't be anybody famous now. You're fucked.
yeah, man. But another podcast that hopefully we're gonna do in the future will be on that girl. It's a very short story, of
Oh,
why we
this is
broke.
another one.
Yeah, the girl that ding dong dished me.
Okay, okay. Yeah, that'll be a next episode. We can do
Yeah,
that like maybe next week or something. Yeah, we got plenty of time. I'm still being the creative, like logos and all this stuff. I'm deciding is Dylan in or is Dylan out. All this stuff. It's like because if we're making it and then he's not showing up, I don't know what to say. It's like is he
he might.
hired or fired, John?
I say give him a chance,
Well, I
because
am, but I'm saying this is like the first one. He's like, oh, I'm just laying down.
uh,
I mean, I get it. I get it. He works. Yeah, but he's not working tomorrow.
mm,
See?
oh yeah, don't forget to text me your YouTube channel. So
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely.
yeah,
Yeah, so you can watch all of our podcast, and
Mm,
I'm gonna send you the link to my old videos too. I will put it in the description below too because it's awful. But you can see it. It's all from high school. It is
yeah, I
awful.
guess.
That was yeah. It was mainly it was just whatever classes we had, stupid stuff. Walking down, everybody was like, "Oh, I don't want to be in your videos." I was like, "Too late. You're
Mm,
there."
yeah.
Nah, if they didn't want to be, I blurred them out. Like teachers, I blurred them out, stuff like that, because they're not supposed to be on there, I guess, and stuff like that. So, but we had a lot of fun right then.
Mm.
So, John, this is 1 hour 54 minutes. You want to say some final words?
Thank you for having me on your show.
Oh yeah,
And
You're the first person on my podcast officially. It's supposed to be Dylan, but he didn't show up. So, how do you feel?
I feel honored.
Oh, yeah. You know what? Thank you so much for being on the podcast, and good night, everybody.
All right, good night.